Hey there, Rival fans! Today I have some really good news about the game and overall really interesting stuff, so let's jump right into it. First of all, Marvel Rival said that we are incredibly excited to be nominated for Online Game of the Year at the DICE Awards. A massive shout out to all dedicated team and amazing players who made this possible. Your support means the world to us. And honestly, this is pretty cool. I think that we all should give our voice for this Marvel Rivals game, because I think that a lot of games actually underrated during this year. For example, Stalker 2, also Marvel Rivals, and other games which are absolutely outstanding. I think that they should get more attention from the different showcases and different awards events. So yep, tell me your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. Besides, Marvel Rivals news said that Marvel Rivals hits a new all-time peak with 622,269 players in a game. It's a 10+% increase from the previous peak, and oh my god, I think soon we're gonna hit 1 million players at the same time. And honestly, I think it's really possible with release of the Johnny Storm and the Thing. So mark my word, we will get there for sure. And I think that this gonna be the absolutely biggest event so far. Besides, we also get this update from the Marvel Rivals media, and it said Marvel Rivals earned an estimated 136 million in its first months, within 36 million coming from the China only. Well, it seems like China is a really insanely big market for the Marvel Rivals. It's kinda expected because this is a game from China, but at the same time, I'm not really sure that this is actually good for the overall health of the game, because I'm pretty much think that developers expected much bigger revenue from the whole world besides China, and only 100 millions might be not that big, but still for the game which get only different earnings from the cosmetics and model pass, I think it's pretty much good. So yeah, I would like to see more on this theme from the developers themselves, what they think about, I mean, from the natties, from their different stats and researches, and is it actually cover the expenses on the game or no, because it's really important for the future of the game, and hopefully it does, and we will get much more amazing stuff coming on soon. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate Marvel Rivals Season 1 start and getting closer to 15k on my channel, I decided to make another $200 worth lattice giveaway. To participate, subscribe to this channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. And that's all. There will be 6 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck. We also get this post from the Marvel Rivals update, and here's all the characters which come into the Marvel Rivals at some point. And here's what we get: Angela, Blade, Captain Marvel, Colossus, Cyclops, Deadpool, Emma Frost, Hitmonkey, Jean Grey, Locus, MODOK, Pastepot Pete, Professor X, the Hood, Ultron, and Valkyrie. And honestly, I'm not really hyped for like a 30% of the roster of these characters, but I really want to see some amazing guys like MODOK, Blade, Deadpool obviously, Hitmonkey, maybe Jean Grey is also pretty cool. I also think that Professor X would have such a cool mechanic in the game, and also Ultron. These are top characters for me, and I want to play them as soon as possible and test them too, because for me personally, I mean, Fantastic Four characters are pretty good, but I wouldn't say that I really like them. I just would like to see some other characters, and for me they're not that hyped like, for example, Avengers was in the previous Season 0. So yeah, I would like to know your opinion about the Fantastic Four and overall roster that we can see for the future. What you guys want to see. And also, one of the account of the Dota Miners, XOX League, said that Magneto has an ability Illusion Doppelganger. And also he hinted that this ability is most likely for the future tank. But honestly, I thought that we might get some kind of a rework for the Magneto. Who knows? Developers actually proved this info back in the day when they said that with some new seasons, some characters might lose their team-ups, their abilities, and get new ones. So maybe it's just a pre-made ability for the future upcoming seasons, maybe Season 2, for the Magneto himself. Or otherwise it's really might be a new ability for the future tank. And one of the next news is actually proving this, because here's what Marvel Rival League account said. This could be possibly for the Hood. And then it's actually interesting, because if this is ability for the tank and they're quite sure about this, because probably they can see what's the stats of these abilities and what's the power and meaning of this one, maybe Hood will be the Vanguard at some point. Like, it's really strange, because a lot of different previous reveals said that he gonna be duelist most likely, but maybe he won't, and maybe he will get some kind of a really strong Vanguard vibes. I mean, a lot of people expected that Mr. Fantastic gonna be Vanguard, a lot of people expected that Wolverine gonna be Vanguard, a lot of people expect some other characters to be Vanguard or strategist, but they were duelists. So maybe this time we are wrong about duelist, and this guy gonna be another tank. So this will be such a huge thing for him. And with Illusion Doppelganger ability, I think it might even be a strategist at some point. So it's really interesting to see how it will turn out in the end and what we gonna get. Besides, we also get this absolutely hilarious meme with Ludostow and her Jeff. Like, I mean, sometimes you really can't see your guys in the team, or they're just outside of the team fight all the time and you just can't find it. And here's a really funny spin on the situation with Luna and 2 Jeff the Sharks. I mean, I actually saw a lot of different interactions between 2 Jeff the Sharks from different teams in the rankeds and in the quick plays, so I think that this is kinda hilarious and this is kinda pretty accurate one. This meme is so good. So I think that I would like to ask you if you saw some of these kind of interactions in the game between your supports. Like, for example, Lucky mates are really like to compete one with other, while Jeff the Shark or other cute characters mains like to show some friendship. But in this case, it's actually really strange form of the friendship, right? So yeah, tell me in the comments if you've seen that previously. Besides, we also get this post from the Turbulent File, and he's saying the best thing coming out for the season 1 is that the Fantastic Four to a new audience and are no longer seen as a boring and unimportant. Well, again, I think that these characters are really powerful. They're really good for boss role. Like, I mean, duelist Mr. Fantastic is quite a hard one. He's not really that easy to play, and he needs some time to understand his basic attacks and his skills to make the best out of it. And Invisible Woman at the same time, I think one of the best strategies so far in the game, hands off. She has a lot of survivability, she has shielding, she has double jump, she pretty much have decent damage, and also she is quite powerful with her pushing abilities. So I think that she might be really crazy and broken character for the season 1 meta, and might be even nerfed in the end, especially her ultimate, because I think that this one is absolutely crazy. The healing of this one and the invisibility with a great positioning, this skill is absolutely destroying. Like, poor Cloak and Dagger don't even have a chance compared to their Cloak abilities that can cover enemies, teammates at the fire of the battle. So yeah, I think that these characters are quite good, and maybe they will bring some decent appreciation of these characters overall in the Marvel Universe. And finally, guys, here's an amazing Sandman art style in the Rival Rivals by the Corey Harris 0715. It's his art, and I must say that this looks absolutely cool. I would like to see this guy in the game. I might tell you that obviously this guy should be a Vanguard, but also I might see him as a strategist with a different Sand shielding and DPS Sand covering. So it would be also pretty nice to see this kind of a tanky beefy strategist, but also in the Vanguard role, I think that he might have a lot of shine moments with his sand attacks and sand shieldings, so this character would be really great, and I think that 6.4k people are really agree with this statement. So honestly, this would be so cool to see this kind of a character. He's really popular, much more popular than like a 40% of leaked roster for the Marvel Rivals, and I think that he definitely deserves a place in this game. So yeah, guys, that's all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See ya! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!